We're with Matt Wattier, the Belle Fourche Bronx head track and field coach, with a recap of the state meet.
It was an exciting weekend. The 3-day meet it's a long weekend, but it's great for the athletes to kind of spread things out, and we had a lot of success on the boys' side. Obviously, Lane Crouchin he had a heck of a weekend. He won the 2-mile, which is going to be a tough race. Rupert from Hill City is a tough kid, but he ran well. Won the 2-mile, got second in the mile, and fourth in the 800. That was a little bit of a surprise. I think he went in, 10th or 11th or something, and ended up fourth, which was awesome. Lennon Clarkson, as a freshman, got, 12th place in the 2-mile, which is awesome. He's kind of running similar times that his brother ran at his age, so it'll be exciting to see what he can do in the next year or two.
Yeah, that's the thing. Those Clarkson brothers, and really set the pace here for long distance running in Belle Fourche.
Yeah, Lennon's he's had to play second fiddle for a couple years now. Obviously, his brother, and then Lane, and we're graduating a lot of those older distance boys. So Lennon kind of gets to, be top dog next year. So it'll be exciting to see what he can do. So on the boys' side, Logan Tyndall and Jordan Sandoval pole vaulted. Logan had a heck of a crash warming up, so he didn't make a height, but he had a heck of a career pole vaulting with us. It was a little tough to see him go out that way, but it's part of pole vaulting. Sometimes you crash. And then on the girls' side, we have a strong girls team. My girls 4x1 placed third. Missed the school record by 0.02 of a second. Would have been pretty sweet to get that school record, but it is what it is. Reese Pearson is another one of those young kids. She's an 8th grade girl we brought up. She got 13th in the 800. So it's another one of those young kids that I can't wait to see what they do in a year or two from now. And speaking of young kids, Leah Munt is a 7th grader, and she got, Leah got 14th in the 2-mile as a 7th grade girl. We have some awesome young kids that I don't know. I can't wait to see what they can do. The times are so fast. To get into these individual races at state is tough. I mean, things are getting so tough to get into now. And then to be a 7th grader and get in and place 14th, she's a fighter. Matea got 6th in the triple jump. I think she medaled in triple maybe all 4 years of high school, which was awesome. And Sloan Young, she was our lone thrower. I think she had a PR of 109 coming in. I think it was her first throw of the season, 109.
Wow.
And then she made finals, and on her last throw of the season, she threw 115 and moved up to 4th place. So her best throw of the season was her last one, and can't ask for much more than that there. So I know I talked about Leah Munt, but Ava Allen is a senior. Leah took 30-some seconds off the school record in the 2-mile, but Ava Allen also broke her school record in the 2-mile, but she kind of gets overshadowed a little bit by Leah because she was a little behind Leah, but how awesome is it to have 2 girls break the school record in 1 year? So that was pretty awesome, so shout out to Ava. 6 kids placed at state in 7 different events. Matea placed in triple, and then she was also in the 4x1. The 4x1 that got third, it was Maya and Kaylee Nowajewski, sisters, which is pretty fun to see. Maya's an 8th grader we brought up. Matea and Jazz Olson was on that. They barely snuck in. They didn't run very well in prelims and barely snuck into finals, and we were stuck in lane 1, and we placed third out of lane 1, which is tough to do. It was fun. Lane Crouchin placed in the 2-mile, mile, and 800. Sloan Young in the javelin. We had 2 relays get 10th, 1 relay get 9th. We were right on the edge in a lot of things, which is kind of tough. Getting 9th is like kissing your sister. I mean, you almost would rather get 15th, 16th, but just to miss finals in some of these relays, but that's why they run the race.
Coach, your thoughts on the season, looking back at it? This was your first year as the head track and field coach.
I knew I was getting myself into a lot here. It's a big undertaking, but I had a blast. Track is the best sport. I love track. I was lucky enough to have a bunch of great assistant coaches. Kyle Haxton, Kyle Grassley, Lori Schlichtenmeyer, Brittany Clarkson. They made my job a lot easier. And a lot of great kids. I mean, some really talented kids, but some really just great kids as people that really made it easy on me. And we're bringing a lot of these kids back next year, so I can't wait to get going. We got back from the state meet, and I was already kind of looking into what I was going to do for some relays and things next year. It's hard to stop when you got such a great group of kids.
We talk about it quite often that in track and field it brings out the best in the athlete, whereas if an athlete is on the basketball court or the football field, you may play a whole game and may not run as fast as you can.
Yeah, that's one of the things that makes track so great. You see a kid might get like 15th in the 200, but have a PR and they're excited and they're celebrating, and you don't get that in other sports. Everyone can kind of set individual goals and everyone can have success. It doesn't matter if you're getting second to last in an event or you're winning an event. It's a sport where everyone can shine, but it's a sport where the true athletes really kind of separate themselves. You really see what kids are made of and how tough they are.
And that's right. We like hearing about those personal records.
Oh yeah, we have our banquet today, and I kind of prepared a list of all the kids that broke into our school's top 10 lists in different events, and I don't have the number on me, but 20, 30, 40 entries into our school's top 10s in events. We had a lot of kids do a lot of great things this year.
Well, Coach, it was great to visit with you, and congratulations again on a great track and field season for the Bronx.
Okay, thanks for coming out. Appreciate it. Anytime we can get these kids' names out and give them the recognition they deserve is fantastic. Thank you. Go Bronx.